If you have been paper crafting for a while, there are some die cutting hacks you pick up over time by watching crafting tutorials, experimenting with supplies, and lots of practice. Here are 10 die cutting techniques I think every crafter should know. In this video, we're going to go through the techniques and just how to do them. To demonstrate these techniques, I'm using some of the brand new cardstock sets that Altenew released this August, which I have to say I'm obsessed with, and the colours are just fabulous. Okay, let's get started. Technique 1. Faux embossing. Did you know you can create a faux embossed look with your dies simply by adding die cuts over a card panel of an identical colour? The raised design adds depth and elegance to your projects. To do this, simply die cut the same design multiple times, then stack them together with glue and then adhere them to your card panel. This also works great with cover dies. Technique 2. Emboss with dies or faux letterpress. Another way to create a fabulous look is to emboss with dies. Add an embossing mat to your die cutting sandwich and then pass it through your embossing machine. This will create a stunning debossed design using any of your craft dies. Technique 3. Inlay die cutting. The inlay die cutting technique is a pretty famous one that most experienced crafters have done one way or another. It involves cutting out images and shapes and then reattaching those pieces into the negative space to achieve a smooth and seamless look. It's similar to solving a jigsaw puzzle on a card. There are different methods to apply this technique, resulting in unique and creative outcomes. Technique number 4. Zero waste dies as a cover die. Zero waste dies are an Altenew exclusive trademark, and these are trending in a lot of the card making world right now. These are so popular because you can create multiple cards from just one through your die cutting machine without any paper waste at the end. One great way to use zero waste dies is to use it as a cover die. This would look amazing with coloured cardstock. Technique 5. Ink to enhance coloured cardstock. A little mistake a lot of crafters make with coloured cardstock is that they think you don't need to add any more ink. Just because it already has colour on it doesn't mean you can't add more. A technique I like to do is to add a little bit of the same ink colour to the cardstock around the edges to add a little bit of more dimension. It's a very simple way to take your project to the next level. Technique 6. Stretch and shrink dies. A lot of crafters think that you just need to use your die cuts in exactly as they come. But as a crafter, you get the freedom of being creative with your supplies and playing around with them in different ways. I love to stretch and shrink my dies to make the most of my supplies. To do this, all you need to do is take some scissors and cut them exactly where you want them to be, and then you have stretched the look of your die cuts. Technique 7. Repurpose dies as stencils. As crafters, we love a set that we can use in lots of different ways. One of my best tips is to repurpose your intricate dies as stencils. Apply ink or texture paste through the negative spaces to create beautiful backgrounds. You will love the results. Technique 8. Shaker die cuts. No matter how long you've been card making, you'll never get tired of the look of a shaker card. They are so fun and interactive, and part of the reason why we keep creating day after day. You can use your dies to create shaker cards by adding sequins or beads inside a die cut window. Seal it with acetate for an interactive element. Technique 9. Alphabet dies as a focal point. Here's a technique a lot of people don't think of but should. Alphabet dies aren't just for sentiments, you can also use them as focal points for a card or a scrapbook layout. Don't sleep on your alphabet dies, the possibilities are endless. Technique number 10. Partial die cutting. This is a technique that will make you look like a crafting genius. The way to do partial die cutting is only to cut a portion of the image using your die cutting machine. This technique allows you to create dimensional and layering effects. And you can do this with a coloured card panel for extra oomph on the partial die cut piece. I hope you had a great time exploring these techniques and getting creative with dies and cardstock in your craft room. Let us know your top die cutting hacks in the comments below. Don't miss our guide to die cutting on our blog for more die cutting hacks and techniques that will help you become the crafting expert you always want to be.
Hello crafters, Jen here. For more tips, techniques, tutorials, and to discover which paper crafting products are right for you, subscribe to Altenew's YouTube channel. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Thanks for watching.